is up, guys? What is up? This is the Hef Does Tech on YouTube. Rage Driver 24, sometimes Rage Driver, sometimes just Hef. You can call me Chris. I'm on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that jazz. Doing some tech news for February. The hell day is it? Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl weekend, if you care about Super Bowl things. So we're going to check out a couple of things here. So let's get right into it. Hacker news. This is over on hackerade.com by Carolina, so give attribution to all the stalwart tech journalists that might be out there in the YouTubes and the interwebs. Google Maps helped police catch a serial masturbator after a 4-year hunt. So the alleged serial masturbator who's causing a disturbance among citizens around Brisbane's inner city for the past 4 years has finally been caught by the Queensland police. So let's see. Oh, in related news, hubby divorced his wife after finding her on Street View with another man. So apparently this is a common theme. The 43-year-old masturbator was wandering around the streets of Brisbane and publicly performed indecent acts causing unrest and unease among the residents. Despite numerous complaints, the police were unable to catch the man for so long. The accused is a resident of Eaton's Hills, was also captured with the help of Google Maps Street View from first-hand accounts of countless of his victims. The man was found often on a certain street in Windsor in July 2017. Google Street View installed in a car captured an image of the man. And here's the man taking a pause, caught in the action, red-handed, I guess. So he seems to be Caucasian. Peering into a garden wearing a baseball cap, but isn't seen performing any acts. Brown hair, blue eyes, 180 centimeters in height, so I'll say that's about 6 foot maybe. Cops believe that dozens of victims have complained against the man, might be able to recognize him from his clothing and his appearance, as opposed to other characteristics. Looking for a white-colored Hyundai I-Load van. Contains a ladder on the roof and a sticker is pasted on the rear window that reads, Brisbane Lions 2018. According to police records, his masturbation spree occurred between 2015 and 2019. Many females reported about seeing a man involved in indecent acts in a quiet street, Windsor, Mid-May Street, Fairfield, Gladstone Road, and Highgate Hill, and Boundary Street in West End. He's been charged with 27 indecent act counts. Cops are appealing for a public intervention required to inform the police anything they know about the accused. So they're saying, a spokesman of Queensland police said it could be possible more offenses have occurred, depending on how many times this guy jacked off, over the extended time frame. What we're doing is appealing to the public to see if they notice the outfit and might be able to piece together an incident. Given the time frame, it would be understandable if there were more victims. Oh, there's even a video. Let's take a look at the video, shall we? Queensland Police Service. Let's see. Hey, man. Sir, what are you doing there? Well, looks like he's got boxers on. It's only like he's blurred out of his face. This officer's clearly armed to the teeth and ready. We got a stakeout van going on over here. With honor, we serve. And I'm not disparaging any of the police officers, I promise you. But I mean, look at this car. This is definitely a European or Euro type. So, if you've seen Transporter, you clearly know what's going on here. He's just like the one gap in the bushes, so that's where I'm gonna go. That's a really great, really non-interesting, descriptive video. So, hey, Google Maps can help you find bad guys apparently. So go on to Google, because Google can do just about anything, I guess, right? So let's go on to the next video. Let's see. So a hacker who, this is on Hacker News, the Hacker News, great website. They always seem to be on the forefront of security news. Many of you might have this question in your mind: is it illegal to test a website for a vulnerability without permission from the owner? Is it illegal to disclose a vulnerability publicly? Well, the answer is yes. It's illegal most of the time, and doing so could backfire even when you have good intentions. So last year, Hungarian police arrested a 20-year-old ethical hacker accused of finding and exploiting serious vulnerabilities in Magyar Telekom, the largest Hungarian telecommunication company, who's now facing up to 8 years in prison. So let's see. According to the media, he discovered the vulnerability April 2018 and reported it to officials who later invited him to a meeting. Reportedly, he traveled to Budapest and then didn't go well. Didn't go as expected. Apparently, they didn't permit him to test the systems further. So they said, stop, cease, desist, stop what you're doing. However, he continued probing until after the fact, discovered another severe vulnerability at the beginning of May that could have allowed any attacker to access all their public and retail mobile and data traffic and monitor all their company's servers. So when they detected an uninvited intrusion, as in the ethical hacker, they reported the incident to police, which led to his arrest. He's currently on trial. Prosecution service is requesting a prison sentence, while the Hungarian Civil Liberties Union, the HCLU, I'm assuming that's similar to our ACLU, non-profit human rights watchdogs defending him, claiming the indictment is inaccurate, incomplete, and in false colors. Prosecutor's office said anyone who reads the prosecutor's document can make sure that the indictment contains all information. Arguing he crossed the line and due to the danger of his actions may have posed to society, he must face legal consequences. They offered him a plea bargain. He said if he admitted his guilt, he would get a 2-year suspended sentence instead of 5 years in jail. He refused the plea deal. Now he's been upgraded to a more serious crime. So disruption of a public utility could end him up to 8 years in prison if found guilty. So more to follow on that one. That'll be interesting. All right, what else? Gaming the lottery. This is another one of the sites I follow, Hacker News. How the winner used math to overcome the odds. Pretty interesting stuff. So Bren Solomon says, each week for the last 6 years, 2012 to 2018, I was playing the lottery to win, not just hoping to win, playing with a positive expected value, a mathematical expectation to win rather than lose on average over time. In 2018, this particular window of opportunity closed, so I've decided to share more about the winning model and reveal some closely guarded secrets from the clandestine world of professional gambling. So if you've seen Rounders, you probably should tune in. This will make you an expert gambler. Oz lotteries. Winners walking among us. We've all heard the maxim, the house always wins. This is typically true. How do we explain the MIT students or Michigan retirees who took home millions of dollars in the Massachusetts state lottery many, many times? There were Russian mathematicians who reverse engineered random number generators or pseudo-random number generators, PRNG, or on slot machines, or Ed Thorpe and the blackjack team who raided Las Vegas casinos. And who can forget the handful of horse bettors who became billionaires, yes, with a B, betting on races at the Hong Kong Jockey Club. Where do professional gamblers go to cut their teeth? How do they learn to beat these games of chance, you ask? Good news, there's no college degree on this stuff. Almost all these people are self-taught hustlers. Apparently I may be in the wrong line of work. But they do their homework and intentional practice. Spend enough time dreaming up ways to make money, pondering angles, probing for weak spots with enough effort and time, and a dollop of luck, you'll find a chink in the armor. Most of these games are governed by the laws of statistics, so with a basic understanding of math and probability, you too could be on the road to riches. Ooh. So let's see, what is this? 2012. Life was good. Wednesday nights we would drink beer at the Happy Horse Valley Race. On summer weekends, catch a ferry over to Macau, the Vegas of the East, to attend pool parties at the Hard Rock. So what else? What did he say? I'm captivated by games of probability. Let's see. He took a field trip to, after reading Peter Liston's book, $1 Million Slots, I was inspired to set out with a friend on a multi-week tour of every casino in Macau, searching for particular slot machines known as Limit Jackpot Mystery Progressives. For research, we bought spy camera pens off Amazon. 1080p HD spy pen camera, mini video recorder, photo taking function, 16 gigs of memory built in. Got 3 out of 5 stars, so clearly that's what I would have bought. $31. Filmed slot machine reels from our pocket while we were playing $1 spins. We shipped footage to a contractor on Upwork to have them manually transcribe the information into a CSV file, which that's an Excel file extension, which just means a comma-separated value. Use the data to model the precise tipping point when a machine offered positive expected value. With the research sorted, we returned the following weekend, hoping for a conquest. So let's see, they won $50 after grueling few hours. The machine shifted to a ripe state. While this was a successful venture, the turn-on time wasn't attractive enough to warrant a repeat visit. So let's see, they decided to upscale it to the Hong Kong Jockey Club. What do they say? 46%. So, egregiously high commission. The house keeps 46%. Yet people keep coming back time after time, week after week. They list all the different countries that have really egregious lotteries. Let's see, let's get to the bottom. Let's get to the chase here. Tats pools. Let's see. See, enough research here. You can do almost anything, right? A little bit of social engineering, some friends, some math. Let's see what we got here. What is the bottom line? Splitting. So everything in lotteries is a probability, so it runs on an elliptical curve. So you have to figure out the probability of winning versus your expected value versus the cost of the ticket. Let's see. So for 6 years, it says he made fairly aggressive plays, less than 50 times. Says he won't reveal the precise number he won, but the bankroll draw prior to a jackpot win was approximately $300K. Let's see. Reflecting on the opening proposition, the house always wins. I'd like to point out this is still intact. It's important to realize the loser in the Tats pools was not Tats. So basically, the house still always wins, but he did some cool research about how to game the system. So if you buy a ticket, you have an expected return of negative 50%. For every $1 you spend on a lottery ticket, on average, you receive only 50 cents in return. Innovative way to lighten your pocket. A little math, perhaps you can turn the tables and find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Powerball ticket, and so it's a South Park meme. So yeah, interesting stuff. Cool. Let's jump over to Ars Technica. So Google Play apps with greater than 4.3 million downloads stole pictures and pushed porn ads. Another bad day for Google and for Android users. 29 apps concealed their malice and were hard for many infected users to uninstall. So let's see, Google's banned dozens of Android apps downloaded millions of times from the official Play Store. So these are official apps, not side-loaded. So Trend Micro says the top 11 of them fetch between 100,000 to a million downloads each. One crop of apps displayed full-screen browser ads. Some when clicking on the pop-up ads caused paid online pornography to be downloaded, though it was incapable of playing content. Let's see, the apps also hid their icons from the Android app list, so once you installed it, you won't be able to see it on your device. What else? Compression archives. So they falsely promised to allow users to beautify their pictures. So they're preying on people's vanity, and these are the different packages and the different indicators of compromise, or IOCs. So look at the top here, the Beauty Camera Years Pro has over 1 million downloads. Unreal. So bottom line, Google can't be expected to basically keep you safe. Don't download apps from anywhere that's not an official store, and only download apps you trust. And if you do download malicious apps, definitely want to have good backups, good security, and make sure that you're gonna be able to recover from such a thing, because A lot of times these apps, they go and they do what's called move laterally to other apps, and they steal your credit card credentials, your social security number, bank account numbers, your text messages, and then turn around and sign you up for other services that are really hard to get rid of. So anyway, that is the news of the week. February 2nd, 2019 is Saturday night, Super Bowl weekend. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and anywhere else that famous or fancy social media content is found. Hopefully one day in bookstores near you. Alright guys, take her easy. This is Hef signing off.